And unfortunately, some of them have been harassed on social media by trolls purely because they have my name. That's how stupid people are. One of them had even contacted me years ago. Hey, are you the YouTuber guy? I'm being harassed by your trolls. They're sending me death threats and threatening my family. And he clearly doesn't even look like me, but just because he had the same name. Definitely not trolling when I ask this, but is the reason you don't like Koneski because, Jim, I'm about to ban you. Quit asking. I don't like Koneski because he's evil. He is a evil, terrible, vile human being, and I do not want anything to do with him. I don't even know what his character is that he does at me. I haven't seen it. Okay? And I told you guys in another live feed, he collaborated with the person who murdered my dog. And then he made jokes about it on his own channel. So you tell me why I don't like that evil piece of shit. You don't think that's a good enough reason? He collaborated and put the person on my channel who murdered my fucking dog, and I tried to press criminal charges over it. I think that's a real good fucking reason to not like him, so fuck you. Now, let me be nice again. Wow, what a weirdo troll. Oh my God. Just so you guys who see this stuff before I ban it, yep, these people are obsessed with pedophilia. You guys will notice a standing trend. Contrary to popular rumors on the internet, I'm not a convicted pedophile because I have a beard. Like most of the people who hate me have rape fantasies and pedophilia fantasies, by the way. That should tell you everything about who my haters are. And I'm glad when they reveal that and people realize who they are, because who does it make look sane and reasonable, me or them? So obviously all the people who hate me are evil and satanic, right? They make it very clear with those sort of things. They make it very clear that they're the bad people. And if they're evil and they hate me, then I must be good, right? One of my oracles until bodybuilding dies out. Why do trolls waste their time making all those accounts? Something is really, Carl, exactly. Carl, again, notice the amount of pedophile and rape fantasy stuff and everything that they have, right? Notice all that stuff. It's very obvious something is wrong with all of them, because they all seem to be fine with everyone in their circles being that way, so they're all cool with it. That alone tells you everything about the people who hate me. They're all mentally ill and probably demonic possessed people. Hi. Only one of them works. One of them was a con, pushed by con men. Carl, will you quit asking the same question? I'm not going through my old library and deleting old videos and spending the next 5 years of my life doing so. You're a troll. You're going to get banned if you ask that sort of nonsense again. Lionel, Coach, I thought you're bald. Lionel, you're a troll. Bye. Bye. All right. Actually, Carl, I'm going to ban you too. Trolls, trolls, trolls. No more trolling. Can we stay on point and discuss actual training and useful stuff to people? Hey, Coach, what are your favorite training books? I appreciate your work. All right, another troll. You're gone. Bye-bye. Yep. You don't get to post. Sorry, guys. Hey, Coach, what are the best exercises? Oh, yes, I just covered that. How big are your arms and legs? Brian, I haven't measured recently, but if I had to guess, I do have a tape. If I were to estimate based upon, because of fat loss and cutting, my arms are down to 17 right now when I did check them a little while back. My legs are probably 29, maybe even 30 inches. Do you believe it? Jason, did you hear what Callie? Chaser, you're banned for discussing other YouTubers and what they say about me. I don't want to know. And you know that my rule is that if you tell me another YouTuber said something bad about me, I ban you forever for the rest of your life. I don't want to know about it. All right, you man, see, I'm not answering that sort of goofball question. Charles, one of my orcs. Non-lifting questions, apologize, how to find faith. I don't know how to answer that one. I had my own spiritual journey a few years ago. I became a Christian. And I don't necessarily know what to tell you on that, man, because your own spiritual journey is your own, and mine's going to be different from yours. I don't know that I have good advice for you there, brother. Just find your path. Add this much heal space. Okay. I actually do hope I get that cease and desist letter. I'm going to chew that lawyer a new one and run your bill up, by the way. So if that really is Alex, you might want to ask Elaine Norton how much I ran his legal bill up. I made him pay an extra $100,000 just toying with his lawyer. I hope you got $100,000 laying around. And this is Texas. You better be very careful suing for slander because I can prove you said it, which means afterwards you're going to owe me money. You better check the Texas slander laws. I have a defamation attorney. Fucktard. Is income okay? Jason, I think your thoughts on women are a little simplistic. Attracting and retaining an actual quality woman is more nuanced than simply just talking to them. No, but getting them is talking to them. I'm sorry, man. You guys, I'm sorry, Doug. Your generation is the only generation on the face of the earth ever in recorded history that struggled to get laid or to get girlfriends or to meet women. Stop and think about that. That is a biological fact. This generation of young men is the only generation of men who needed self-help books and websites to tell them how to get pussy. Why do you think that is? My generation doesn't have that problem. Hell, we can bang the girls from your generation with no problem. We don't have any trouble pulling them. When I separated from my last wife before I met my last ex, I had a 20-year-old fuck buddy. Guess what? Your generation doesn't talk to girls. That is the only problem. That is why you guys do not get girls. That's it. That is literally the only reason. The inability to talk to them. Now, and I'm sure that pisses a lot of guys off, but it's true. You guys have chosen to be socially awkward and not meet girls and spend your time jerking off to porn instead of learning to talk. Talk to women, that's it. No one else has ever had this problem in history, brother. So, these things got buried a little bit. That's it. The way you snap out at trolls, well, Ben, there's definitely some residual anger. And, especially when it's been stuff like, Ben, keep in mind, I've been swatted because of trolls. I had the bomb squad close my whole street off because of trolls. I couldn't get into my home for 8 hours. My neighbors couldn't get into their home for 8 hours. One of them killed my dog. So, to be fair, I think it's okay to have a little residual anger, and that's going to be there, because that's not, how do I put this? That's not unreasonable anger. Yeah, Lionel, a guy named Alex Rosen did it, and he admitted it, and I tried to press charges. And anyone who says that, oh, he didn't do it, I have screenshots of him admitting it. So he admitted to it. I got swatted twice, Josh. Twice. And I thought I was going to die on one of them. Well, dude, when I saw that SBR and the suppressor come up and all the flak jackets and suppressors pointed at me, I thought I was dead. At that moment, the thoughts that went through my head was, this is it. All right, it's over. Fucking dead. But I kept my cool and put my hands up and stayed real calm, and I didn't get shot. But, when you think of it that perspective, so people say, why do you get upset with the trolling and why do you push all of it out of your life? Well, people have no concept of how crazy this stuff got. It got really out of hand a number of years ago. It's calmed down in the last three. Like the last big push was my dog being killed 3 years ago. Since then, it's died down a little. But, context here. And then, and the crazy thing is those same trolls will show and say, oh, quit playing the victim. You deserve those things. That's how crazy they are. Guy, wow, you guys are just so weird because there is no management. It's a homeowners association. but you're gone for being a weird ass stalker. Like, that's what I mean. Like, these guys are all mentally ill. There's a perfect example. You know, that's a perfect example of how ill they are. These people are literally worried about my homeowners association and my rent and where I live, right? How weird is that? Like, how mentally disturbed, right? How mentally disturbed do you have to be? Like, that person needs help. They need help. I feel bad for them. I legitimately feel bad for that person. They need help. All right, guys, this has been over an hour. I'm going to go ahead and wind it down.